you, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. You, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone. And again, welcome to the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Let's see who we're going to bring on first. Let me see. Let me go ahead and bring on. Yeah, this is going to be cool. Let me bring my man, the man who handles the whole playlist for this podcast each and every week. Let me bring my man, Shaw in. Shaw, what's up?
What's up, good sir? How you doing today?
What's going on, man? What's going on? I had a little technical difficulty, but I got that fixed up real quick. All right.
Yeah, it happens.
Next up. This person is part of the absolute universe. He made me get into this damn comic, and I'm loving all three of them. Bring my man Tyler in. Tyler, what's up?
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Ready for a fun night.
What's going on, man? Doing all right? You doing all right, Tyler? Can you hear me? I got you now. You doing all right?
Are you able to hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, okay, I was like, I said,
right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
Yeah, he's cutting in.
I just my cam's being funky tonight, so I thought, is there something going on? Is it?
Yeah,
funky?
you're cutting in and out. We can't hear you. Sometimes you hear you, sometimes we don't.
You want to go out and come back in, Tyler?
Yeah, I can try that.
Okay. And as you're doing that, let me bring in our resident video game streamer, Diamond. Diamond, what's going on? How you doing tonight?
Doing good. How are y'all?
All right, Diamond. All right. We're going to start with you because what I want to know, have you played Marvel's Rivals yet?
I have not. I have watched my brother play it, though, and I'm intrigued by it.
From what you saw, what did you think?
I'm intrigued. I was like, I want to, because I saw my brother playing as Psylocke, I think. Not Psylocke. Was it? I think it was Psylocke. But it was like, it looked really interesting. I didn't understand it. Isn't it more like a turn-based? Not turn-based, but like a, what's it called?
It's Overwatch. It's basically
Overwatch.
Like it's Overwatch with a Marvel skin.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm just like, it's not my tea, because I haven't played
I'm not
Overwatch.
a fan of shooters either, but I do want to play this.
Yeah, same here. I want to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's free on PlayStation. It's on Steam. I'm not sure if you have to pay for it, and I don't know if it's on anything else.
No, it's only on those two as far as I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yep.
All right. I'm very sad, you guys. I'm very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because this week has marked the end of the Arrowverse.
Yes, sir.
Sad. There were some good times. There were some bad times. The bad times being all Naomi. That show sucked. I hate to say it, but it did. I don't mean to do the sister like that, but the show just sucked. But regardless, there were some good times. There were some bad times. Shaw, from what you've been watching at the Arrowverse, what were some of the best moments you liked?
Let's see. The premiere of The Flash was great back in the
Yes.
day.
Yes.
All them crossovers, like just every single one. I mean, Arrow and Flash, the Supergirl and Flash, that was like a last minute thing, but it was still great. I mean, Crisis, like, there's just been a lot of really good stuff here and there. I mean, like a lot of the shows ended on really good notes, you know, and Superman and Lois, it ending with an also pretty good note. I mean, we got some Creatures of the Future with both of the sons and seeing Superman die. It's, you know, it was a really good end for that show.
Diamond, do you have any takeaway from what of the Arrowverse you watched?
I never watched the Arrowverse, but I have seen some clips, like the one with, I guess, the Flash, and it was like some type of lightsaber thunderbolt duel going on.
I remember that one.
That's the only thing I remember, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm not watching this. I'm not about that life.
Yeah, they did kind of jump the shark with that.
They did. They really did.
Yeah.
But
Of course,
all right.
the Arrowverse matters a lot to us because that's how we met and how we started podcasting together.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with the show. First up, I should save that picture, but I'm not gonna do it. All right. First up, let's go ahead and hit our play. Go ahead and hit the list. What's first up, Shaw?
All right, wanted to ease into things, so let's start with Doom Prophecies. Anyone see the most recent episodes?
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sort of kind of confused by it. Is this an own thing or is it more of a movie adaptation?
Okay, it's like a prequel, like 1,000 years or something like that, 100,000 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Before the movies.
Okay.
I think it's directly connected to the movies, but it takes out like way before.
Okay. We got Tyler back, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler, what's up?
Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We got you, Mr.
Okay,
Verizon. We can hear you now.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
All right, go ahead, Shaw.
All right, Tyler, you see the most recent episodes of Doom Prophecies?
I did watch it. I did.
All right, what are your thoughts?
We are, this is supposed to be a very short. I don't know if it's going to be a one season type show or if it's going to continue, but I believe there's only going to be 6 episodes, I think. And so this is the halfway point. It's giving us some more history about the sisters, as well as kind of the origin of kind of some of these powers that we see that will later transpire in the sisters, their power source. I think it's really, it looks good. This is a really cool little setup. It's dark. This episode definitely got really messed up when we saw Harkin go after the Atreides in a very messed up way. If other people watch the episode, no.
Nope.
Oh, well, basically, long story short, the sisters, because this kind of jumps to their past before we caught up to where they're at in main time. We see that essentially their older brother, which is the one that they related the most to, they cared most about because they didn't get along with their family, but their brother is the one they cared. He was murdered by an Atreides. And so one of the sisters kind of goes, I don't know if I want to say undercover, but basically pretends to be a poor person in the Atreides, in their world, and she gets close to one of the Atreides sons and essentially slaughters their entire family by poisoning them.
Real quick,
Yeah,
dog. Don't mean to interrupt, but I do want to say, hey, Janae, she's out doing Christmas things right now.
Nice.
Hi, Janae.
Hey, Janae, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, real quick, Janae. Hook your brother up with iPad. Hook your brother up. Hook your brother up. Yeah, I need a new one. Hook your brother up. Andrew, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she's confused, just like me. All right, go ahead.
Like I
Didn't mean
said,
to cut you off.
this is 1,000. I was saying it's 1,000 years before the events of the main Doom, so it is connected, but it's also like there's no direct connection because of it being 1,000 years. It's kind of its own thing. It can be its own story. The only joke I do make about any of these prequel shows is, especially in a situation like this when it's 1,000 years before the events of the main story, it blows my mind that everyone is dressed and using the same exact tech that they've used 1,000 years later. But that's how all these sci-fi things work.
Right.
Now, what else we got up? Anybody got any more thoughts on
No
this?
innovation in 1,000 years.
Look,
Right. All right. Well, it's going, and if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Personally, I don't care that much about it, so I didn't take the time to see the episodes. But one thing I did see though was the new Star Wars Scouting Cruise. Anyone see that?
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard good things though. I've heard some good things.
It's definitely aimed at a much younger audience, and like the only thing that I'm kind of interested in is like there's a character who was clearly a character we see earlier, and he's may or may not have done some Jedi stuff. So let's see what's happening with that exactly.
Nice.
Yeah. All in all, it's not the best show.
It's just like it's just there, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Similarly speaking, Creature Commandos. Anyone see that?
Mm-mm.
No one?
Mm-mm. What is it about?
It's Suicide Squad with monsters, basically.
Mm.
But yeah.
That might be cool though.
You're talking about Creature Commando?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? You see it?
Yeah. Only thing I would. Yeah. I liked it. It was not at all what I thought it was going to be, which is totally okay. I had no idea that this was definitely going to be more adult oriented. Which again, no issue there. It's just not what I thought going into it. But James Gunn does a lot of fun stuff. I like it. It's an interesting. It could be a fun little story. We'll see where it goes, and it's a really good way to do their soft reboot for the DC because basically, I think James Gunn said if they don't talk about it in this show, then it's not canon to the new DC universe. So, that's why you hear him talk about Suicide Squad and you hear him talk about Peacemaker. Those will be relatively canon going forward to the new DC universe.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What we got next, man?
All right. Let's move on. All right. So, Snow White trailer just dropped. Did anybody see that thing?
No, I ain't gonna watch that trash.
Who asked for this?
Yeah. They probably should have stuck with the 7 hippies of varying size.
Wait, is it bad? Is like the trailer bad?
Yeah, it's bad. God, that has some pretty bad acting there. Like, it's pretty clear there, and the dwarfs just do not look good, and like all the story elements are just, yeah.
I feel like Disney should stop making live action. Well, besides like the new Lilo and Stitch movie, but this one is like it sounds pretty bad.
We'll get to that. There's a teaser. Yeah. We have a promo pic though. Picture number 1.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh,
1.
yeah.
2. Yeah.
Snow White.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It looks like happy or in a way. It's like it doesn't feel like what is it? Like as a kid, you like watch the movie and you're like, oh, based off the screen or the box set, it's like, oh, it seems like it's like supposed to be scary type of thing, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
It just seems weird to me right now, like the trailer or the poster is like, I don't like it. It's too happy.
Yeah. Yep, it's definitely weird. Now, speaking of which, How to Train Your Dragon teaser. That dropped. Anybody see the live action teaser trailer?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
I thought it was good. I don't see why people would ask for a live action How to Train Your Dragon. But I thought that the CGI'd dragon looked pretty cool, and that the casting was all right.
Yeah, personally, he's a little too old for the role, to be honest. Like, I think I was supposed to be like 16 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And that dude definitely looks like he's 20. Give or take.
He's like that Disney stuff where all those adults are playing teenagers, and it's like, aren't you 17?
Yeah, that did happen, yeah. But yeah, it's a little iffy for me. Anybody else see the trailer?
Tyler is back.
It sounds like it's working better on my phone now, so I don't know what was going on. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Can you all hear me all right?
Yeah,
I got you. Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
Yeah.
good? Tyler is back.
Yeah. Tyler, did you see the Snow White trailer or the How to Train Your Dragon trailer?
I did. I saw both. I did.
What are your thoughts on both?
For Snow White, I mean, genuinely, I just don't care. Not anything not anything against the trailers. It's just that's not my cup of tea. Whether if it's good, cool. If it's not, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. How to Train Your Dragon, I actually like. It's one of those that one's one of those ones that I do enjoy. It's just I was aging out when it was coming out. Like it wasn't aimed directly at me when I was like coming out of that time frame where it would be aimed at me. However, I do enjoy those films, and the live action trailer to me looked decent. I thought the CGI and the dragon in the trailer looked okay. The only joke I think I liked was the actor that they have playing. What's the main guy's name? Oh God, what's the main character? The main hero's name?
Hiccup.
Yes. There's a lot of people joking that the actor they casted for him was too attractive.
What?
People they're like, well, in the first movie he's supposed to be kind of dorky looking, and he gets attractive as he gets older over time. So like they were like, oh, the actor they got playing him looks a little too attractive to be Hiccup. So I thought that was funny.
Right. Well, it is what it is. Now, for a good-looking live action, the Lilo and Stitch teaser. We have a picture of that. Picture number 2.
Picture number 2?
Yep, picture number 2. So, anybody see the teaser? And what's your thoughts about it?
I saw a teaser. I thought it was visually pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were going to like mess up Stitch in a way with how bad the CGI has been with live action previously with Disney movies.
I mean, it doesn't look good though.
I think well, there's two things I would think. One is I love this poster because it's obviously making fun of Moana. If people remember the marketing back in because it was what 2004 was it 2004? If people remember the marketing for Lilo and Stitch, Stitch would pop in to other Disney movies. Like you would see in a marketing for this, he'd pop in like Beauty and the Beast, or he would pop in, I think in Little Mermaid. Like he just popped in places, and what? I kind of want to see more of that. If they're gonna do this, go
see him do that shit with the live actions. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, like have him pop in like Frozen or live, whatever it is, just anything that's more recent, like more recently. Just have him pop in there. I think that would be fun. The only other joke I'll make is this is kind of a pervy joke, so I apologize. But whoever's playing is it her older sister
I will be interested to see how they portray her when she's out surfing.
Right.
I know what he meant. All right, that's how you get that right.
Hey, I tried to keep it PG-13.
Hey,
You know.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, yada yada. We were talking about that. Let me see. Okay, so in Wicked 2 will be, part 2 will be scheduled to release November 21st next year. Anyone interested in that?
No.
I will be as soon as I get around to watching the first one.
The only reason why I care about seeing that is because my favorite streamer cares about seeing it. So, Diana loves it. So I might check it out because of her. Other than that, nah.
Yeah,
Well,
same. Waiting for a while.
Yeah.
I like the Wizard of Oz stuff. So, I mean, it's not like a go-to for me, but I do enjoy Wizard of Oz stuff. And then also, I know, Will, you're not a musical person, but I am a sucker for a good musical. And, I know there's 2 or 3 songs in that movie that are very, very good. I would love to hear what the other songs sound like as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I ain't never ever seen a musical that I like. Never ever.
Have you watched Chicago?
I remember being a kid, and as a kid, I'm probably telling how old I am, but as a kid, I went to go with my cousin to go see the little Match Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell is this?
Well, did you ever watch Chicago?
No.
I watched Chicago.
That's a good one. That's a burlesque type 40s murder burlesque.
Hold on. Did you just say burlesque?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We can get down with that.
Chicago is one of my favorite musicals of all time.
We can get down with that. Yeah, I know it now. I understand why it's one of your favorite musicals of all time.
It's a good one,
bro. I gotta catch it out. I gotta check it out.
But if you ever want to watch something that kind of makes fun of musicals, Apple TV has, and I'm not saying it's like the die for show, but it's a fun one. What is it? Shimageddon? Is that what it's called? Shimageddon has
something like that.
Is it Key that's in it, or is it?
Key, I think.
Yeah, Key.
No, Keegan.
Yeah,
Keegan.
Yeah, he's in it. And then one of the girls from SNL.
What's her? Cecily Strong, I think, or someone else.
And then there's a handful of other pretty good actors that are hidden in there as well. But it's definitely a show that, while it is a musical, it very much makes fun of musicals.
Right. Yeah, and technically, all the Disney movies are musicals. Technically,
well, not all, but most, yes.
Well, yeah, it's one from music in them.
Yeah.
I just know that. All right. Okay, so moving on. I got a couple of questions. Not questions, but statements I've heard on the line that I wanted to run by you guys, see what you guys think.
Sure.
About it's about comic books versus anime.
Okay.
The first one is that it's a lot easier to compare anime characters than it is to compare comic book characters, because anime characters always have an endpoint. It's always the endpoint is always the strongest they are, with whatever everything else they have. While with comic books, you have ultimate versions, different time periods. Sometimes they were stronger at this point, or it's just something different.
Hold on though, because Dragon Ball Super sort of kind of poo-poos all that.
Yeah, they're kind of weird with their continuity with the Dragon Ball stuff.
Yeah, because you got.
Yeah.
Now, when you say anime, are you talking about manga as well?
Yeah.
The only argument I will say there to that, I do agree kind of in some points that manga and anime might have some more. There's more. It's easier to pinpoint when they're strongest. However, the reason I would say behind that, comic books have been around for 80, 90 years. Manga what, 30, 40 years? 50 maybe?
Yeah.
And anime's only been big, what, the last 35, 40 years?
Big
Shonen
here,
Jump-
but in
The
Japan,
Shonen Jump started that all over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh no, except there's animes in the 80s, but like there wasn't as many. And I'm talking like any of the mainstream ones that people know today that people love and watch today, outside of like what Gundam and One Piece and maybe Pokemon, how many of them have been around the last 30, 40 years that are going pretty strong? And even Gundam is a hard one to follow because it jumps around with all the different storylines.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the only thing I would say. There's you're right. Marvel and all comic books have that weird where they have multiverse and that kind of stuff. But again, they've been around almost twice as long as manga. So like, 40 years from now, what will manga look like then?
Right.
true, but still. All right, the second
And
one.
comic books jumped around too, because if you go back and look at it, it's like DC's retconned themselves like 50,000 times.
Oh yeah, they all do that. Marvel and DC have their shit. I mean, this last year, Marvel rebooted their Ultimate Universe.
But you can make that comparison to the Absolute Universe now.
Well, the Absolute. So you didn't read the first issue that introduced the Absolute Universe?
No, I didn't.
That was in the All In special. So all the main universe of DC still exists. The Absolute is obviously a whole new universe.
Right.
It was created because Darkseid essentially found a way to force the Spectre to combine with him, and then he basically saw across the multiverse and saw like the truth as he believed it, and he forced the Justice League to kill him so that he could explode and be reborn into a new universe and create his own universe. And the Absolute Universe is the new universe that Darkseid created for himself. And his whole goal was, he always thought that in the main universe, superheroes always had the upper hand because the universe favored them. So he wanted to create a universe where maybe the universe didn't favor them. Maybe would these superheroes still rise to the occasion to become heroes in a situation where things were harder for them?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling y'all right now. I ain't no Superman fan, but if y'all don't go pick up Absolute Series issue 1 and 2 of Wonder Woman, issue 1 of Batman, what y'all doing with y'all's life?
And Absolute Wonder Woman is like the GOAT.
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, she is looking awesome with that Buster Sword. Oh my gosh.
And how she communicates in that issue too with the General. Great.
She is like, I don't know. She's different than our Wonder Woman because she does have magic. But I still love her, man. I still love her. Now here's a point that I want you to think about, Tyler, and we'll get back to the list.
Sure.
Are we looking at the fact, these characters in the Absolute Universe, do they have the same value system or the same moral compass as their original counterparts?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out because we're only on issue 2 of all 3 of them. But it's one of those things, right? That's again, Darkseid's trying to find out. I think that's kind of what Darkseid's goal is, to find out, do these people still become heroes?
Right. We're gonna have to, because yes, while I get everything is different, the journey is different. If it takes you eventually to the same place.
Well, and we've seen with multiverses in DC, Batman somehow always finds a way to exist.
Yes.
There's almost always somehow a Kryptonian finding their way to Earth.
Yeah.
There's always some kind of situation, whether it's Diana or another one. There's always some form of Amazonian that shows up. That's why it's the Trinity. Those 3 always find their way into existence. I will be interested to see, because they're gonna keep rolling out with these for another. I think these are gonna be the main 3 until February.
Okay.
because I think it's February when we get Absolute Flash.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
The next 3 will be Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Lantern, and Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
So I have no idea what those 3 will bring into it. I am also very interested to see. At the moment, none of them have. Which you don't need this to happen right away, but none of them have intersected with each other yet. So I will be curious to see if there's any type of. Will there be friction when these people meet?
Right.
That'll be interesting to me.
Right.
So didn't mean for us to go on a tangent like that. My bad, bro.
No problems. All good.
Go ahead and
All
pick
right.
that up for us.
All right. The other statements that I heard that I wanted to pass by you guys was comic book magic systems are better than anime magic systems. In this case, just in case, because other people don't know, when we say magic systems, we're not talking about magic. We're talking about a literary term about how like powers and abilities and stuff are, explained and utilized and such. Where in anime, you have a lot of things that do the same thing, just in similar ways. Like a lot of mech animes are pretty much the same, systems. A lot of Synergy stuff is always just spiritual energy in some way, spiritual energy, chi, chakra, yada yada yada. That's just spiritual energy using in the same way, more or less. While with comic books, there's a lot more variety with a lot of different things, like with mutants, very different stuff all across the board. With like technology, very different stuff all across the board. With magic, very different stuff, how those are utilized across the board. Do y'all agree with that or no?
I'm caught in the crossfire because I think magic in comics is easier to find and it's easier to put up against each other in comics than anime because magical characters have feats that you can judge them by. Anime, while you see it, there's really no way to judge the feat of the character in the anime who's doing the magic.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times those characters in the anime, they might be an off character. They might be a B character that gets no description at all. So I'm sort of kind of 50-50 on that because again, I realize the anime system in anime is there. It does exist. But for example, chaos magic. You know what that is. You know who uses it. But if you haven't been in anime the past 10 years or so, you might not know the character who's using that magical spell.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm sort of kind of split on that statement.
I would agree with Will on that statement too, because like in this new show where I've been watching called Mashal or Muscles or something, it's like everyone has magic, but they don't explain how they get this magic. It's just like Harry Potter, but it's anime. And then there's one kid who doesn't have any magic, but he can still get by, and it's just like on whims. And then it's like in other shows like Fairy Tale and such, again you can see like a B-side character who has a fire technique, but you don't know what type of fire technique it is. Is it like God Eater, or is it Dragon Slayer, or is it just like wave his hand and just spout fire? You don't really get that explanation unless you're like a main character type thing.
It's like, you know who Scarlet Witch is. You know who Dr. Fate is. You know who Dr. Strange is. You just know. And granted, some of these characters have been out longer, but that's the point. Because they established feats with using this magic. Anime, not really so much. What do you think about that, Shaw?
I mean, I guess like it's kind of even out a little bit. I mean, there's a lot of variety on one side and kind of similar stuff on the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. All right,
All
what's next?
All right. So we got some casting news for some shows are on the way. First, Country B. Vance has been cast as Zeus, replacing the original actor. I forget his name. Sorry for Peter Jackson, season 2. Anyone interested in that?
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Uh-oh.
All
Let me
right.
see. Let me see. We got a comment. Here. Handyman 101. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for coming through. The idea that's been inserted into Spider-Man's lore these days, where he longs to live a normal human life, is total crap. I tend to agree, even though
I don't know if I understand what he's saying. I don't know if I understand it.
I hate Superman.
Fair enough.
I hate him.
He's too strong. Kill him.
I just hate him.
That's why the best Superman stories are when he's not using his powers.
Yeah. Can we maybe get Justice Lord Superman back? I'm just kidding.
going straight for the we could have superpowered Superman, or we could have fuck you Superman. Oh, okay. Well, okay.
I kind of like Justice Lord Superman a little bit more. Yeah.
We could call Zack Snyder back up if you like. We can get him.
Call him up. Bring the Justice Lords back.
I was like, Zach, apparently the Snyderverse still needs to happen some more.
Yes.
Just, you know what? Don't worry about Rebel Moon Part 3. It's not going to happen anytime soon anyway.
No. Go on, bring back the Justice Lords. Go on, do it for you, boy.
There you go. Just making Justice Lords movie on Netflix. Netflix will give you money to do anything at this point. So just go ahead.
Yeah.
You made like 4 or 5 movies in the last couple of years anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shaw, go ahead, buddy.
All right, moving on. Papa Estido, I do not know how to pronounce that name, has been officially offered the role of Snape in the new Harry Potter TV series, version number 3. Probably could have picked a better picture.
He has him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What has he been in?
He's going to be Snape in the new Harry Potter series.
What has he been in, though?
I don't know. He looks familiar. I probably could have looked it up.
He looks familiar, too, but I don't remember. I don't know who he is.
I just hope he can have the same demeanor as Snape in the movies and books.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it is what it is.
When is that show? Is that supposed to be 2025 or 2026?
I have no idea, but since they're already casting, I want to say 26.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because they're currently casting, so once the casting is all done, then they can actually start filming. So I would, and plus post production. So
Warner Brothers is gonna be like, let's milk this cow.
Yep.
Get the merchandise money.
Let's milk it.
All right. Similarly, we got a casting for Voltron, a new Voltron movie that's coming out, number 4.
Man, we really gotta sit through the Voltron kids.
Voltron is corny, but it has existed for a long time.
I'm not saying it hasn't, but
and also that actor is great, so I'm okay with anything. He's a pretty good actor.
Them kids are just aggravating as hell.
But hey, we are gonna get what's his face also in Voltron, Superman. Oh God, I can't say his name.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Cavill.
Yeah,
most likely he'll be Ultron, or Voltron or whatever. But
oh,
they're just gonna have him be the giant machine and fight people.
yes.
Cool. I have not seen Voltron, so I don't know anything about this show.
You've never seen a Voltron episode?
No.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you one on Facebook.
Yeah, it's if you take Power Rangers and Transformers and combined it a little bit.
Ah.
But
Okay.
but Voltron came out before Power Rangers. Was it pre Transformers or no? I don't remember.
It was pre-Transformers.
It was pre Transformers. Okay. Yeah, it's just 5 people who have control over 5 lion bots, and they fight bad guys in space and stuff, and they combine to make a giant Voltron machine, the Megazord, to fight.
Nice. Is it like the power of friendship type of thing, or no?
It ain't that bad.
I mean, I don't know
It
anymore.
ain't that bad.
It's been probably well over a decade since I've seen anything Voltron, so I'm like, I don't know.
It ain't that bad. Good Lord.
I'll put it on my to-do list of rewatch after I'm done rewatching all these other things that are bashing my brains in, like Pokemon right now.
Right. Well, we'll
That's
see what
painful.
happens. I mean, just doing casting, so we'll see what they do moving forward.
Yep.
Speaking of casting, we got some castings for the season 2 of the Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender, and these are kind of interesting. Picture number 6, please.
Nice, nice.
Yes, so we got Long Fang. This dude, he's doing some pretty good stuff, so that's all good. The King dude, he's fine. Chick playing Judy.
We're still not getting what's her face yet.
What's your face? What are you talking about?
Toph.
Yeah, she's in. They recast her. We talked about her a while ago.
Oh, maybe I just didn't pay attention.
Yeah, it was a while ago, years ago. One second.
Not bad.
Someone to play the boulder? I'm so down.
Damn.
The
I
boulder feels conflicted.
I want to be the boulder.
am mad that it is not The Rock, Mick
Oh
Foley,
God, please no.
or Macho
No.
Man.
You know, it'd be
don't
cool if you had
stop.
the Rock Man.
Don't wish that into the world.
Dwayne Johnson as the boulder.
Yes.
Did you guys know that
Yes.
Mick Foley actually voiced the Boulder?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
just
know
found
that.
that out
Okay.
recently.
Okay.
All right, so we got the Professor dude, some general, and the last actress is going to play a character that's new. Don't know who she is, what's her place. So, yeah. Any thoughts about any of these characters or actors?
Hey, all I care about is if they have, in my opinion, which I'm sure, Sean, you will disagree with my opinion here, but they need to have a better ending than the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, because that ending on who they made it with, I don't agree with.
I mean, they continued in the comics.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
See,
The Promise,
not
The
me.
Search.
The
Yeah.
search for Zuko's mother and everything. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They got someone to play Judy. Nice. They're gonna like do some clones type shit.
Yeah.
And say, this person's like, oh, I'm also Judy. Like, no, you're not.
Yep. All right, moving on. Speaking of Avatar: The Last Airbender, we have a rumor about the new Avatar series that's supposed to be coming in like 2025, 2026 or so.
Mhm.
Now, a lot of people have been talking about like this is fact. This is all rumor. Okay. So take this with a huge grain of salt.
Okay.
All right. So, first off, this is going to be set in a futuristic after Korra died. In a huge event apparently that changed the world to make it that they're no longer 4 nations. Instead, there's 7 havens or whatever. So like a lot of things are different. It's a little more cyberpunk.
Ooh.
The new Earth avatar is going to be a girl was on the streets, is an amputee, and she has a twin who was raised by the White Lotus to be the avatar, but they're both going to be avatar or something. There's rumors about that as well.
Playing like a yin yang thing or something.
Yeah, there's rumors that like one will have the elements and the other will have the avatar state, which is weird. What are y'all thoughts on this? Remember, this is all rumor.
Cyberpunk would be cool.
That'd be pretty interesting. But I always thought that like only one person can be the avatar.
Right.
That's what's called plot armor.
What do you mean? It was already established.
Like I
I
said,
will
it's
say,
all rumor.
when you're talking about Avatar, just a little side bit. I don't know if you saw, but apparently the next season of Overwatch is going to have Avatar skins.
Right? Yeah, I saw that. That looks cool.
Yeah. No idea what they're going to look like yet, but I'm excited.
I
No,
might
they released
just
skins
buy
already.
Overwatch.
They released the skins. I saw a picture of them. They
Oh,
don't have
I haven't looked at them. They look
Yeah.
cool.
There's no Sokka and no Katara for some reason.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Maybe there was just no characters that fit them exactly. Maybe.
Yeah, I
Ando.
guess.
Hey, Ando.
What,
Yeah.
Ando?
Power Rangers every day.
You're annoying ass Voltron kids. They're annoying as hell. The question is, what kids are more annoying? The Voltron kids or the kids from Digimon?
That is
Annoying or dumb? What are we talking about here?
Both. Both. BOAF. Both.
I have no skin in the game when it comes to Voltron, but I feel like Digimon's a bit more annoying. When I guess like they do it based off of loving or caring about the Digimon, and then they grow powerful. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, Ty, go give me some food.
I just remember Digimon played way too hard into the stereotypes that they became kind of annoying.
They did.
They were
And
like,
they didn't start out that way.
This person's gonna be a tech guy, so he likes computers. And
Right.
this guy, well, he has glasses, so he's gonna love math and care about that. This person, look at her, she's a tomboy, so she's not gonna like girly things. I mean, it's you know.
Oh my god.
Right. All right.
Go ahead.
Last thing I got, picture number 5.
Put it on 5. Put it on 5.
Yeah, recently announced.
Woohoo!
Season 3 of Star Wars Visions will be out next year.
Hell yeah.
Hells to the year.
Visions is phenomenal.
That's what a buddy of mine told me.
Have you watched it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but that's what a buddy of mine told me a couple of days ago that she thought it might be good.
I think season 2 is better than season 1, but that's just me. But like you know, Love, Death, and Robots, right?
I what?
You know Netflix show Love, Death, Robots.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh well, it's just the idea that each episode is its own self-contained story.
Okay, that's what's up.
And each episode they usually hand off to a different animation studio, so each one will look drastically different because they're not connected anyway. None of the episodes need to be connected, so each studio animates it differently.
Okay.
So yeah, it's good. I think season 1 probably had like 12-ish episodes, I think.
Okay, cool.
And then season 2, I think, had like 8 or 10.
Cool.
But yeah, super cool. It's really, and they're usually, I mean, I think the shortest episode they did was like 5 or 6 minutes long. I think wasn't there like a 6-minute long episode?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the longest one is probably like an 18-minute long one.
Right.
Okay.
So super quick to blow through, but again, really cool that they're like super self-contained, so you don't have to know anything other than watching that one episode, and then you'll have the entire story you need in that one episode.
Right.
And it's cool because you can see different anime styles.
All right, Shaw. We appreciate that rundown. Let's roll over to Diamond real quick to give us our video game news. We'll get final thoughts and we'll close it out. Diamond, what video game news you got for us?
So, Ubisoft shareholders is in talks over possible buyout. They're trying to figure out the possible terms and conditions for the Guillemot family, which are the largest shareholders for Ubisoft, to maintain some control over the company. And then let's go. It's Ubisoft X Defiant will be shutting down in June 2025, and the news was mentioned In internal all hands meeting today, the decision was made due to poor player numbers and a lack of player spending, according to sources familiar with the decision to sunset the game.
What game?
It was a what's it called, X-Defiant game. I forgot what it's called, but it was most likely it was supposed to be released. I think it was released earlier this year. But it's like more of a what's it called? First-person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called.
I'll have to look into that.
And then what's it called? Borderlands 3 and the Elder Scrolls Online director says that AAA gaming studios are playing it safe since you have money or you have people who get nervous because of big money is involved.
Okay.
And then what's it called? Spider-Man 2 is going to be released on PC January 30th, 2025.
Cuckoo.
And then
That's awesome.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 release date was brought forward, now releasing on February 4th of 2025.
All right.
And there's also a release for Indiana Jones video game.
Another one.
I forgot what it's called, but it's like it just was released this week.
Another one.
Yeah, on Game Pass. Yep.
And that's about all I have for gaming news.
All right. Thank you, Damu. Do appreciate it. All right. Before we get on out here for the night, let's go and go around the room, see what everybody's doing. Shaw, what you got going on this week, buddy?
I am finishing up the Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus. About to be finished that very soon. Just finishing up some of these side missions, and that's kind of it.
All right. Todd, what you got going on this week, buddy?
Real quick, I'm guessing did I miss Marvel Rivals when I was like logged out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I was all like, wait, no way. I've only been playing it for like 3 hours so far.
No way.
It's really good. But okay. I guess I can give you the results for the last 2 weeks of Power Rangers Sexy, because everyone has to know who the sexiest ranger is, right? That's what we're
Go ahead.
We started off with Carter versus Jaden, and Carter just took it away. I guess Jaden.
What?
Yeah, Jaden got
That
knocked
saying,
out.
what?
No.
Hey, the people have spoken. Carter was just the sexiest shooter around.
Who are these people?
Well, to be fair, Diamond, I think only you and one other person voted for Jaden.
Damn it. I'm gonna find these other people.
Then we had Dana versus Mia. This was a landslide. Mia took it away. I feel bad, but at the same time, Dana was kind of background noise in the show, so I guess that's maybe why. We had Ryan versus Antonio. God, you guys crushed my soul. Ryan took home the win there. I guess you guys like the frosted tips. I don't know what's going on, but those frosted tips got you guys. We had Lucas versus Flynn, and of course Flynn won. Lucas looks too much like an ass. So Flynn, Lucas does. He comes off like look at me. I'm an asshole, and Flynn's like, look at me. I'm your friendly neighbor. You had Katie versus Summer. Man, I feel bad, but Summer won by a landslide, and I feel awful saying that, even though I voted for Summer. Katie's gorgeous, super gorgeous, but not. I guess she couldn't go up against Summer. Summer took it out. When we slipped into Trip versus Ziggy. Trip. I'm sorry. People like that alien dude. You know what I'm saying? They like that green hair. We had Wes versus Scott. And of course, our golden retriever boy Wes won. Of course, he did. He's the golden retriever Power Ranger. That's what he is. You had Jen versus Gemma, and to no surprise to anyone, Jen, come on, Jen kicks that. And if anyone wants to watch Power Rangers Time Force, and has seen Jen in when she shows up in Wild Force in like the leather Mad Max looking outfit. Jen takes it home. We had Eric versus Dylan, basically the battle of the bad boys. Eric barely took it home, but he did. We love that. We love that asshole vibe, and he's got it. We had Danny versus Robert. Robert took it home, aka RJ. We had Alyssa versus Udana. Anyone want to guess who won that one?
Udana.
She did. Udana won. That's the prize. Hey, I guess Mommy Udana took it home.
Upset.
As somebody wrote in the comments, Udana was giving hard cougar vibes.
Upset number one.
Hey, Alyssa, I guess, didn't make it. She couldn't compete against Mommy Udana. She just, and also they had too much redhead energy, they said too. And then we have the last one, Theo versus Max. Theo took it home.
Dang.
Yeah, I guess we chose our little Asian boy over our Sharky boy. But that is the results for the last 2 weeks of Power Ranger Sexy. So keep voting every day on Feast of Fandoms. It's going to be on, of course, the Instagram as well as their Facebook. You can find them at Feast of Fandoms. We'll keep getting. We're almost through round 1, and then we'll move on to round 2. That's where things will get a little more competitive as the survivors make it to the next rounds.
Don't forget, y'all. Kimberly is still in this.
She is. She'll be in round 2.
Don't be disrespecting the Pink Ranger.
Well, she better be. I'm not going to throw disrespect on her, but I am going to say her freaking Kickstarter book better show up in the mail soon, because I paid $80.
Damn.
$80-$90 like a year and a half ago, and they keep saying like it'll ship out in December, and I'm like, well, it better, because I'm waiting, because
$80.
Well, okay, so I did one of the higher tiers, so I get the Amy Jo Johnson's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers: The Return. I get it as a hardcover.
I got you. Okay.
I get it hardcover, and then I also get a hardcover of the Boom Studios Power Ranger Pink comic, as well as a bunch of cool other extra stuff.
Did it come with a poster?
I don't actually remember what my tier came with, so I'll have to look it up, because I don't know off the top of my head. But
okay.
All I know is I did like the $80 tier plus the $40 shipping. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, trust me, everyone was upset about that one.
Where they coming from? New Zealand?
Well, they didn't tell us what the shipping was going to be, and then like 6 months after we bought it, it was like, by the way, we're going to charge you now, and here's $40. I'm like, what?
Damn.
But yeah, but either way, what I'm going to be doing this week, I'm still wrapping up. I think I have another like 15-20 episodes left of season 5 of Pokemon. That'll wrap up the Gold and Silver. That also has one movie I still need to watch in it, which is the Pokemon Heroes. I've never watched it before, so that'll be fun. I obviously playing Marvel Rivals. I'm also watching keeping up with all the shows. I also have been, if anyone's been keeping up with my letterbox on my Instagram, I watched all of Monarch, and so I actually ended up liking it, the Apple TV Monarch show, based off the Godzilla universe, and it made me want to go revisit and rewatch all of the Godzilla stuff, especially since this universe was started in 2014. So it's been 10 years. So kind of a fun little wrap up for the end of the year. Maybe write an article about it. But I just got done watching Kong Skull Island today, so I think all I have left is Godzilla v Kong, and then Godzilla New Empire, which I actually haven't seen that one yet. So that'll be fun.
All right. Diamond, what you got going on this week? Diamond, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, still here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I was going to continue streaming Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I'm still.
You kind of cut out there for a minute. What else were you doing? You kind of cut out there for a second.
Oh, so I was
You said you were playing Jedi Survivor and what else?
So I'm I was playing Jedi Survivor, and then I'm gonna finish playing Pokemon Legends of Arceus. What do you mean? It's a good game.
I haven't played it, so I don't know. But
no, the game is disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
I'm sorry.
I haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Snap.
I have Legends Arceus and I played it, and I don't want to be catching the same Pokemon 15 freaking times just to collect the damn.
Okay, so yeah, that's more of the time-consuming part of it, is just collecting the same Pokemon over and over again.
Yeah, I hate that, man. I hate that.
Put it in the Pokédex. Just read it already.
Yeah, read it, be done with it. Why I gotta get 10 separate versions? Or why I gotta do to complete a task? You have to do a strong move. To complete a task, you have to do
Or
an
agile move or something. It's like, I don't want to do that.
I want to do that. I got no time for this.
Doing my Pokemon's weak. Like, I can't do this.
Exactly.
That sounds exactly like any game where you have like stupid things you have to go collect, like Arkham collecting all the Riddler trophies, or in Zelda you gotta go collect like all the leaves or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds fun. Sounds so much fun.
This is terrible. It's trash. I hate that game.
It's a good game though.
It's trash. Certain parts are good, but just those research. No.
Well, the alpha Pokemon are good.
I like the fact it's open world though.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that, but nah. Nah. You couldn't even get into you've done so much to beat that game. The replay factor has to be 0.
Yeah, I'm trying to like not replay the game afterwards. I'm just gonna say I completed it and be done with it.
Done with it, yeah.
Is it
move on to like playing. Huh?
With it being open world, is it still turn based in battles or no?
It's still turn based.
Yep.
Okay, I was just curious.
But it's like the alpha Pokemon. That's where it gets you.
Yeah. And then all the outbreaks too.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass will get overran
By like level 40 Driflooms and whatnots.
Yep.
But you better making sure your Pikachu's working out.
Then you take fall damage in this game.
Yeah, you do. You do a lot.
You do a lot.
That sucks. You take fall damage in this game.
I actually tried to test the fall damage and died. I was like, God damn.
Yes.
You have to be like, let's see, is this Fortnite? Nope, it's not.
Nope, not at all. Me, I'm not doing much. Not doing much at all. I'm gonna be playing some Pokemon. Scarlet Violet still. Trying to get ready for the trying to get some Rayquaza, trying to get ready for the Rayquaza raids coming soon. I'm gonna downshift a little bit because I'm tired of playing Regulation H. I'll probably go back down to Regulation G. And do some stuff on the ladder there. Regulation H has just been so damn boring. So that's about it for me. Does anyone have anything else before we go ahead and sign off for the night?
Just how great Marvel Rivals is. That's all. It's
fantastic.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
It's free.
And they say the Punisher is the best one to get when you start off.
Yes, I feel bad. Punisher is probably the easiest one to use, and I do fucking use him a lot. Cloak and Dagger is super cool though too. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do get my ass handed to me quite a bit when I'm trying to play new characters I've never tried before. So I'm like, what does this guy do? Well, I died. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I just want to say thank you for everybody out in TV land coming out. We do appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to everybody here for coming out. We do appreciate it. Hopefully, we have a whole crew next week here on the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Hopefully, we have Kat. Hopefully, we have Janae. We can go ahead and have a good time before the Christmas holidays. Thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys again next week right here on the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Everyone have a great week and take care.
Bye.